Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as Odoyev. Where we last left our nation, we still had a pretty long truce with realism. And we're trying to survive the inevitable confrontation with Muscovy. I may have been hoping for alliance with Poland save us, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Well, Muscovy is in a war with Denmark because they allied the Livonian Order. And it looks like Denmark's losing that one. As long as it keeps them busy. I suppose that's the best we can hope for. I mean, eventually they're going to drop that mission. We would hope. And people just keep picking on them. One thing is good, that if Muscovy gets boxed in a little bit, keeps them from growing strong. Just wish we weren't boxed in at the same time, so. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Poland is really keen on feeding this stuff to Lithuania, which is for the best. Because if that province gets taken, then her only opportunity for expansion would be through Kazan. And right now we're counting on Kazan for a little bit of protection. They can't offer much. They can offer a little bit of protection against Muscovy. One good thing about being stuck at peace is that it gives us opportunities to get this autonomy down. Okay. So once we take them out, we could potentially take these three provinces. Don't like the fact that neither of these are easy targets. We do potentially have the opportunity to get 3 different kinds, I guess a sinner, 3 different kinds of manufactories. We can build weapons manufactory there, plantation here. Textile manufactory there. And this, of course, is another weapon manufactory. Good, they did not bend the knee to the Ottomans. Hopefully the Ottomans won't conquer them. I mean, they're still allied to Kazan. Does make him a difficult target. We want to keep an eye on that war. Still no royal marriage opportunities. Ooh, that's interesting. Usually don't see Teutonic Order and Muscovy allying each other, even though they would make, natural allies. Looks like Muscovy's having a harder time with this than they would like. Novgorodian separatist, kind of clearly fighting against probably Swedish troops over here. We'll go for the mercantilism. It's not much. We'll take it. Okay, they pieced out. That's actually pretty interesting. Curious why they pieced out. Okay, 240, so that's average air. It's average, we can name it after a subscriber. Okay. Why don't we do T. Jones? Wow, 646 Queen. I can dig it. Oh, strict 646. Let's go ahead and get this forward to Gloria. Like that morale of armies. Army tradition costs us some splendor. Okay. Our relations improved. They got rid of that mission. They're still hostile, but that's because they have a militarist. It's 31. Hopefully he'll die. Wow, a 665. So what are you? Novgorodian separatists? Hey, go in my fort. Okay, so Johann. So that was definitely caused by the Stella Lux event. Hell, man. Get out of there. Where are they even going? Apparently Simbirsk. That's good. I'd like to see a large revolt like that. And if I was Poland, I'd really be considering attacking right now while Muscovy's preoccupied. And it looks like Denmark won that war, forced Slavonian Order and Muscovy to break their alliance. It's probably Poland's opportunity. They should take it. Muscovy might not honor the alliance. And Livonian Order might not either. Livonian Order doesn't even have an alliance with them any longer. Yeah, so I would attack if I was them. Our relations went up even more. We're burning off 2 aggressive expansion each year. Now we can get 15 prestige. I'll take that. That's more advantageous than that little bit of money. Sorry if this is kind of slow-paced. That playing as Odoyev. I don't know if there's any easy way to really progress. I mean, taking out Ryazan early would be the ideal situation. That wasn't an option we had. Wow. Kind of worried because if Kazan is weak, we are under great risk from Muscovy. Do we take on the debt? Gonna be paying either way. It's a question of whether we're paying get a bonus, or we're paying because we lost our bonus. I'm gonna keep paying for the troops right now in our fort. And the reason why is that I'm just worried about Muscovy attacking us. Okay, so we can invade Ryazan pretty soon. Get their loyalty up. That's about 6 months away. In the meantime, why don't we start building up some spy power? Actually, we could do it here. Just to bring down the fort a little more quickly. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're me sharks, so it's not an accept culture, and it's the wrong religion. I'd feel much more comfortable if we had an alliance with Poland before we declared this war. Ooh, Muscovy is no longer hostile. Let's hold off for a month, see if we can get this alliance. Muscovy is selling off provinces. It's fair. Yeah, I like that. Fortunately, their Queen Regent was a diplomat. Okay, so that's really good for us. That buys us a lot of time before Muscovy will inevitably turn hostile. I'm not even worrying about our economy at the moment. So we really don't want to suffer any unnecessary attrition because we're pretty small. Pull these guys out to here and start prepping for war with the Great Horde. Hopefully they've got some cash. But I doubt they'll have too much. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, clearing my throat. And we lost our general. No, we're not going to call them in. And now they're definitely opposed to the idea. So, let's get rid of that guy. It's no longer necessary. Just an expense. They have no allies. Let's see how many troops they have. 2,000. And one or maybe both of them might be down here. Crack those walls. Okay. Open a Christmas present. Let's see what you have for us. 131 ducats. Nice. That lets us pay off our debt. Much less painful than that first one. The first war. Can we even avoid that? I mean, maybe. We'll state it up and bring down the unrest by 5. And I don't really want that +1 national unrest. Then get a general. Oh, he's got 5. 5 shock. The Great Horde. Now increase the rate at which we get spy power, so that's good news. And we let 1 day pass. Okay, so their army was right next to us. We don't necessarily need to take us on any longer. But their trust is 81. So I kind of like having them as an extra layer of defense that we have. And if Muscovy attacks them, then, you know, calls us in or whatever, then they'll break our tributary relationship anyway. If we ever won out of it, we just have to attack Crimea. Okay, so we're ahead of time here. I think we're going to have to go for quantity. We need a larger, cheaper army with more manpower. And there's just no way around it. Alright. Can't do much about that. Could we vassalize them? No, they wouldn't. It'd almost less humiliate them. Depending how much cash they have. 32 ducats. It's actually not that much war score. I think if we're Just patient. Okay. We take their 3 provinces, humiliate them, take all their cash. And now we are much bigger than we were. Try to avoid these rebels, stating stuff up, and put those guys on rebel suppression. Okay, so Crimea and Nogai. Issue an embargo on each of them. And then we do want to send an insult, get some power projection. Okay, well, we should be able to get some more troops soon, once this stuff gets stated. And then we just need to worry about bringing down our autonomy. Yeah, we'll pay tribute. And then we're going to be able to accept Mishar. Take a look at the... Mishar... Yeah. And I do think that we should spend our cash. Bring down our autonomy. I don't think we really need to pay for this fort at the moment. Abolish tax there. Not ideal. So we're probably going to just try to suppress rebellions in these provinces, then try to convert it. And then try to bring down that autonomy. And wait for some sort of opportunity. Looks like they lost their alliance with Uzbek. I don't think we'd be able to take on the 2 of them at the same time. Oh, Crimea only has 2,000 troops. Talking about 11,000 troops. Let's get this stuff cored. And then I think we'll go on the offensive. So let's prep for war here. I do want to get some claims here. This finally feels like we're actually doing stuff. That's good. Patriarchal authority, get some admin points. Yeah, we'll pay you. Okay, so we'll have a 40 ducat war chest that could come in handy. We're about to get, I think, our 14th unit. Wow, no guy's attacking Kazan. Bold move them. Let's go ahead and get a bonus adaptive combat terrain. I think would be really useful. The aggressive expansion one and free war taxes, both of those would be useful. Okay, Monk's on, stack wipe them. I'll have to check, make sure that Kazan, or Crimea still doesn't have much of an army. 4,000. So they've doubled it. That's still pretty small. Where do we want to face them? So what would this... It's 2 troops. On Kazan. Okay. Now, we're just going to try for the stack wipe here. And then we'll spread out, try to occupy as much stuff as we can. Well, we do have that 646. Huh. Where's our army then? Okay, we're going to leave 1 person here. Okay, there it is. And the Ottomans are beating up on Theodoro. I think it's because they're just attacking Trebizond. Hopefully they'll just isolate them. Okay, don't want to go too far in pursuit of them. Okay, good. Hopefully we'll wipe them out here. And their tributaries aren't going to help them out in the defense of their land. Good, we did stack wipe them. That's good. Let's try to take their capital. And we really should be getting spy power on both nations. Put these guys back over there, though we probably need 9 units, yeah. So what I'm hoping is that Kazan captures his fort and then stack wipes him up there. Okay, capture the fort. No, don't liberate your territories, save your capital. Oh, Crimea can build troops in their tributaries, apparently. I think it's now the right time to raise those Streltsy. They'll win this fight, but we were 1 over in trips anyway, so... ZR... Combat stability back up, except Mishar's culture. Okay, they're moving their troops back over here. We got their capital. So let's merge up on Astrakhan. Yeah, our troops are better than theirs. That's good to know. Okay, we're going to merge up here. I was hoping we'd be able to take the short route by merging them together. Okay, now we need to get that fort down and piece them out separately before Genoa can. Okay, hopefully Genoa will block the waterways. Okay, leave one guy behind and see if we can hit them before Genoa gets there. Okay, we are in control of the siege. Good. And we're going to get that next level of military tech. And as before, we're not going to merge these up because that would cede control over the siege to Genoa. Bring down our autonomy all over the place. And that makes room for another unit of troops. So I don't think we could safely get one over. So we're going to wait on that. I'm going to lose a lot of these sieges, but hopefully Kazan will wipe out this army. And we'll reassert some control. Come on, Kazan. It's the only person not fighting. Why aren't... I mean, maybe they have some sort of fort over here, but they really shouldn't. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. They're really disappointed. Kazan lets this get liberated. We could get one of these guys if we need to. We're not to that point quite yet. Damn you, Kazan. Where's Tatar Hioki at? Bohemia is attacking Poland. Wow. Okay, let's just occupy some territory here. Then we could try piecing out Crimea. This one. Okay. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. Looks like they lost their alliance, so we can then just take some cash. All their cash. And we can get another couple units of troops. Manpower is going to be a problem. Okay, so what we want to do here is do that. And that. And we could hand stuff off to estates as well. Let's hand it off to our clergy until we get it converted. Give that to our Cossacks. Okay, Muscovy's attacking Kazan. I'm going to move on to this, just in case they try to abandon it. To deal with their other wars. And let's pay off our loans. Well, many of them as we can. Okay, so I'm going to leave a single guy there. Just to ensure that they don't get a garrison back when there's peace between these two. And we are running out of manpower. But if we can capture this capital fort, I think we'll be okay. And let's worry about the people that we're upsetting. I don't know which path they're going. So once we capture this, I'm just... Okay, they were forced to return that to the Golden Horde, or the Great Horde. So we'll snipe it off of the Great Horde later. And my goal is going to be to get an opportunity to go over here. They're actually winning their war against Muscovy. Crazy. Okay, let's keep an eye on our time. 39 minutes. Sorry about the length. Let's stop.